It's been a while. Um, a lot of stuff has happened in the past couple of weeks, and I know that the president is supposed to be announcing something having to do with, the pandemic and the snake bite today. So we'll see how that goes. I have a trip to the South tomorrow, and that's all that I really care about. Everything else is out of my control. But I wanted to make a quick video because I've been thinking so much about this lately, especially as I am preparing to go where I'm going in the South. It's very, I guess, commonplace now, apparently, for Black women to wear full faces of makeup, to have, somebody else's hair on their head, to be dressed very provocatively, very much like a thought. And it saddens me. I was talking to my hairdresser yesterday, the person that retwisted my hair. Thank God, finally, praise the Lord for her. But I was talking to her about it because I was like, we have gone so far left that I'm gonna stand out being there because I don't wear makeup and I don't have, I don't wear wigs or weaves, and I don't have the eyelashes touching my eyebrow, and I dress like, someone who is conservative and feminine, and it's just weird to even, to say that or even have that be the truth. That's just how, like, whenever you go into very, very Black spaces, it's almost like Black women have been turned into drag queens. Like they're trying to look more feminine, but it actually makes them just look fake. And fake is not feminine. Feminine is being who, as a woman, if you are healthy weight, meaning that you are in your normal body fat percentage and normal weight for your height, if you're healthy and you groom yourself well, you take care of yourself, you don't have to try to be feminine. You just will. If you're not operating and interacting with people in a very masculine, manly way, like, oh yeah, what's up, which Black women have been conditioned to do. If you just be who you were made to be and not who you were taught to be, because a lot of us were taught this, like this stuff didn't just come out of, it didn't happen overnight. We were taught to be masculine and manly and really parodies of ourselves for a long time now. So it saddens me, to think about the younger one, because the older ones, they're way past. I saw this woman today, as I perused the YouTube streets. I saw this woman who was almost 400 pounds doing try-on hauls for Shein's clothing, which, if you know anything about women's fashion lately, Shein is like the big cheap clothing place. Like they have replaced I guess Forever 21, you could say. Oh crap, I need to talk about her. So she's doing these Shein hauls, and she keeps saying, like, they need to be more clear about what their sizing is and all that stuff. And in my head, I'm just watching this video and I'm like, this girl is like 5 feet tall and almost 400 pounds. Why are you concerned about, buying a whole bunch of cheap clothes because it doesn't make you look good. Like, the design of the clothes might be okay, but if you don't look good, clothes are not going to make you look good. And you know, when you wake up in the morning and you don't have that makeup on, and you don't have that wig on, and you don't have those cheap clothes on, and it's just you that you're looking at in the mirror, you know you don't look how you should. Especially at 400 pounds for someone who's almost 5 feet tall. You know you don't. And I didn't want to make, I've been thinking this for a while, but I haven't made a video or anything about it because, you know, I don't want to seem like I'm being mean or anything, but the truth is the truth, you know, and there's a lot of them. You know, the ultimate consumer is a Black woman who is overweight. Brands see women like that, and that is the audience that they want to tap into, because she's going to keep buying to make herself feel better about how she looks. And she's going to keep buying these things, you know, and people will tell her, oh, you know, slay queen, yes, all that. Meanwhile, you know, she knows at the end of the day, when it's just her and the bathroom mirror after she gets out the shower, she knows that she doesn't like what she sees. And those brands tapping into that, she knows that doesn't look good. And I can't imagine that it feels good either, because the lady was out of breath during the whole freaking video. And it's just like, is this what you consider a good life? Looking cheap, feeling horrible, really looking horrible as well, but you know, being the size of 3 people that are your height? What? You know, like, anyway, we need to love ourselves, seriously. And when I first watched Kevin Samuels' Average at Best video, you know, when you first watch one of his videos, you kind of get a little bit hooked and you start watching other ones. And I was like 30 pounds heavier when I first came across his content, and I was retwisting my hair. And I did the same thing. I looked in the mirror and I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop buying stuff. I'm going to invest in how I look naturally and do the best that I can with that, so that I can get, you know, because I am a single woman, so that I can get the man that will actually be interested in me, how I look, how I am, and, you know, not be out here trying to trick dudes into thinking that I look a certain way, or trick myself into thinking that I'm something that I'm not by buying all these unnecessary. And Shein's clothes are so crap too. Let me just say, if you're a Black woman, please stop wasting your money with them and buy some quality clothes that you're going to be able to keep for a long time. Because I tried Shein's clothes a couple of years ago. I ordered from them one time. It took like 2.5 weeks to get my order. And by the time my stuff got to me, I was maybe able to wear that stuff for 3 months before it started falling apart in the washing machine, and it's just crap quality. But yeah, that's all I've been thinking about. Black women really need to love ourselves how we are, with no other, you know, without the fake eyebrows, without the makeup on, without the wigs on, without you know, the super provocative clothing. If you can't love yourself as who you are, being regular, how can we expect anyone else to? You know, that's all I got. I'm gonna enjoy my trip. Y'all be safe out here. If you ain't got no protection, get some protection. And I'm not talking about condoms. If you ain't got no protection, get some protection. Y'all be blessed. See you later.